Hey guys, I just wanted to give a little bit of an energy update about what's going on in the collective right now. And I'm feeling that there's a mass sexual clearing going out in the within the divine counterparts and lightworker collective. There's a lot of old templates about sexuality that are getting cleared out, especially relating to pornography and um, basically like people feeding off of sexual energy and using other people for that purpose. And um, just a lot of it was kind of like this is how the message came to me. Like, I have been really into clean eating and eating really healthy and not, I don't really eat food from restaurants anymore. Like, I only eat food that I make and that I've prepared, and it's really helped me and my body get healthier. And I'm kind of getting the message of like likening that to the way that sex is in our society, like how it's very fast food. It's like you can order whatever you want online type of a thing. And there was a while where I was even like, I was trying to keep an open mind, I guess, to that. But I kind of started to realize, like, oh, okay, like just in the same way that um, I used to eat a lot of junk food and it wasn't good for me. It's kind of the same thing with like the whole sex industry and like pornography and online stuff, because these people that are doing these, that are on these websites, going on them, seeking it, or um, performing, are, even though it's, I don't know, I really struggle with this because I deal with a lot of these sexual issues and addictions myself. But through my own experiences, I'm kind of learning that these old ways are not the way of New Earth. And it's really interesting because there was a long time where I was just like really against all that stuff. I closed my mind off to it. And then I started to explore a little bit of it just to, out of curiosity and based on just where my journey has been leading me. And I've gotten to a point where I just want to be very pure. And not that sexuality should be ignored, but it needs to be cleared out in a more healthy manner. And instead of using other people who are souls for those purposes, we need to claim our own sexuality. And just because these things are available on the internet doesn't mean we have to look at them or go on these type of websites. And it's honestly a difficult one for me. Like, I never really was that into porn or anything like that. But I know a lot of men are, more than women, but some women too. And I don't necessarily think, I don't know, I'm very open minded, honestly. Like, um, I'm okay with it. But I don't know, this message of like comparing it to fast food and like kind of gunking up the body is keeps coming up to me. So I just kind of felt the need to share this message. And it's kind of, it's a hard one for me to even know what's right or wrong, honestly, because like part of my journey has been awakening to purity and also kind of combining it with the modern world. And I struggle with knowing if God or the creator or whatever this plan is that we're approaching and getting into with the new earth is one where we accept these things and we accept everyone and we're okay with all this stuff and it's fine. Or if it's kind of the same thing, like fast food, it's not necessarily good for people. And for me personally, I am at a place where I want to keep my body very pure. And physically, like in the world, I'm not doing any of this stuff. But obviously, like I'm a human being and we have natural urges. And because I'm not acting these out in the world or trying to, because I don't want to um, make my body toxic in any way, like with other people's energy. I just want it to be pure. And honestly, I'm kind of like saving myself in a way for my twin flame. And I don't want to like phrase it that way, but it's almost like I'm just saving myself for myself because I just think there's really like, unless I meet someone else that I'm really interested in, like could see a future with, I just don't want to make, I don't want to have any like, I'm also not taking like birth control. Like I keep my body very pure. So I don't really want to let people with lower vibrational energy into that, obviously. So I kind of struggle with like the whole online world of that stuff. Like, is it a healthy way for us to get this stuff out of the system? Or is it something that's okay to look at or to be part of? Or are we just using other people for their sexuality? So I don't know. Something I contemplate. I like to contemplate a lot, and I'm actually interested to hear what other people might have to say. So thank you for listening, and hope you guys have a good day.